I'm just waiting for it to pop up. Get started. Well, that's the end of the game. The Phillies just scored. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
All right. See if I move this down. Yeah, that's good. So, Flawless, we need to move that down. Wow, man. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay. Mets came back and beat the Phillies 8-7, man. Brian Cruz and Hassan Terrell, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. On this late Thursday night. Whoo. Okay. All right. Let me pull some stuff up. What's the deal, my G? What's good? What's good? What's good, Sean Stiggers? Nothing much. I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying my Thursday. What up, Kayla? Welcome to the stream. Backlash is early. Yeah. A pay-per-view that no one cares about. So yeah, man. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, same to y'all. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I think, what do I need to pull this up? Last Tuesday was my birthday. Happy belated birthday, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Okay. We'll get started in about a couple minutes. I started watching AEW only about 4 months ago. And hey, man, it's my favorite champion in all of entertainment right now. Here's the truth about ratings. I really don't care about it. I just want to enjoy wrestling. When I was a kid, I didn't know about ratings until when the analyst starts mentioning about it. Yeah, man. You know, if I criticize WWE's ratings, then I have to do the same for AEW. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when does Rampage start? Tomorrow Rampage starts at 4:30 my time, 5:30 Eastern. It's emanating from the same venue they taped it at last night, Baltimore. So yeah, and my boy Manny Machado just hit a home run. Oh yeah, it's gone. Okay. But yeah, man. Yeah, Rampage is taped. It will start at 4:30 my time tomorrow night. I'll be live for it at 4:20. So yeah, I'll be live for it, and I'll be running double streams, man. Double streams. How's life? How's the family? What up, bro? What up, my G? The family's good. I'm good. Just blessed to see another 24. I mean, like when I started TNA when Kurt was there, I didn't hear anything about the ratings war between TNA and WWE. Yeah. But man, AEW, man, they put in a 833,000 rating, man. The only wrestling company ratings matter for really is WWE because if WWE collapses below 1 million, we got a problem. How about SmackDown? SmackDown will start at 7 my time. I'll be live at 6:50. But SmackDown, man, they put in a 1.9, man. They put in a 1.9. AEW, they pulled in 100,000 viewers, man. Not good. It's not good, man. Maybe I know it's got to be the lineup placement. The lineup placement, the booking of the talent. That's the two problems, man. The two problems. So yeah, Smackdown tomorrow night. Yes, I'll be live for it. I'm gonna do double streams. So yeah. Despite the ratings for them, gotta give credit to them that they're in the 4th spot on cable. Yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. All right. How come Bruce couldn't pull 2, Alex? Because it's the same thing, man. The shows are formatted the same way. It's rinse and repeat every week, man. Every week. Well, I'm on ABC Network. Okay. Let me pull up the important stuff. WWE possibly running another NBA and NHL playoffs really killed it. Not only AEW but WWE too. Yeah, man. I'm not. That's your opinion, but I just don't think you really should be blaming NBA playoffs and NHL playoffs and then what's next? MLB playoffs. I'm watching Big Sky new series. That's cool. That's cool. Hold on. Trying to find. Oh, we got some news on Roxanne Perez. Well, not really news, but something that Maria Kanellis said about her, comparing her to Becky Lynch. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on that. Do you like that? Yeah, I'm not really blaming LOL. Just saying that people are not interested with the playoffs more than wrestling, which I don't have anything against them, to be honest. The real issue for me is fans not supporting each other's product. People say I don't watch. I just watch insert YouTuber. If you're actively telling the core fan base not to watch, then. Do I like that Hassan Terrell? I don't watch the Big Sky new series. I don't really watch TV like that, man. Right now, I am watching that show called Atlanta, but I'm on season 1. I took a break from watching it, and they just dropped season 3. And if I would have went on season 3, then I would have been lost in the shuffle. So yeah, man. But Alice, can we start with the show that we actually, care about? Hashtag Under Siege. Yeah, man. Under Siege is this Saturday, man. It looks like it should be shaping up to be a great show, man. Even though it got a couple rematches from Rebellion, but it does make sense sometimes. So yeah. Why do Booker T have a podcast? I honestly don't know, man. He signed with the WWE till 2029, man. So he's gotta be a shill, man. All right. Okay. NXT UK was good. Yeah, I've been hearing some good things about NXT UK, but once again, I just don't watch it, man. I just can't get myself to watch it. I'm not saying the show sucks. It's too much consuming of wrestling per week, man. So nah, I just can't do it. So yeah. All right, so I got 4 pieces of news. And then I'll get into the WrestleMania Backlash predictions on a D-level pay-per-view that nobody cares about. But I also give credit to AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling for selling out tickets in 40 minutes, which is crazy. Yeah, they did a very good job, man. Very good job. I heard that Alfred Noah, however you pronounce the guy, saying that event is going to have a hard time drawing tickets and look at that. Yeah. I heard he said, "Oh, it's gonna be a hard time selling tickets because women are not involved or something like that," and that was just crazy. Yeah, man. They sold out tickets in under 40 minutes, man. New Japan Pro Wrestling AEW, man. The Forbidden Door. I do have the WrestleTix. Alex would have been lost in the shuffle like my Shashi Blackheart. I do have a Forbidden Door update on ticket sales. So yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. So yeah, um, we have hit the 10-minute mark. Let me take a sip of water and then we'll get started. Do I like Peacock? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. I don't have a problem with people who actually watch and critique these shows like you, but fans who say they don't watch and just go off someone else's opinion bothers me. Watch and judge for yourself. Do you like movies? Yes, of course. All right. All right. Welcome to the stream, man, on this Thursday night, late Thursday night. It is currently Tuesday, May 5th at 9:15 p.m. We have 4 pieces of news to cover. I got news on WWE NXT possibly running another stand and deliver show with a summer stadium event. I got rumors on, well, not rumors. I got something that Maria Kanellis said about our girl Roxanne Perez, comparing her to Becky Lynch. We got the Authors of Pain reportedly returning to pro wrestling, and we got the AEW Dynamite ratings, and we got to get into that, man. But first, let's get into the least topic that really no one cares about. WWE possibly running a stand and deliver show with another summer stadium event. Another WWE NXT stand and deliver event is being discussed for this year. A new report from @RussellVotes notes that WWE officials have talked about holding another NXT stand and deliver event for one of the big 3 stadium events happening this summer. The preface is said to be at the Clash at the Castle from the UK on Saturday, September 3rd in Cardiff, Wales. But SummerSlam on Saturday, July 30th from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee seems more likely. The other stadium show scheduled for this summer is Money in the Bank, which is set for Saturday, July 2nd from Legion Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was noted that everything is still to be determined, but we will keep you updated when more details are available. NXT Stand and Deliver was held during WrestleMania 38 weekend. Earlier this year, headlined by Dolph Ziggler versus Braun Breaker for the NXT title. The show was held at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, not far from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, which is where WrestleMania 38 was held. There's also nowhere on the summer stand and deliver event would be held at a stadium. I highly doubt that. Why would you put that inside a stadium on a show where nobody watches and it only draws 500, 600 viewers? Don't get it. 500, 600,000 viewers, excuse me. But yeah, or in a small venue in the area. Guys, hold on, let me read these comments. What movie do you like? There's like so many. Scarface, Fast and Furious, my favorite movie franchises. Friday, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, you name them. Batman, Spider-Man. Yeah. Dorothy Morrissey looks fantastic. Alice is Tessa Blanchard cancer. Honestly, yeah, man. She doesn't even want to come out and apologize. You know, she wants to be a smart ass and say, "Oh, I'll find work in Mexico." Like, dude, no. Like, I don't know why you're trying to lay low. Just come out and apologize. Scarface and Lion King, 2 greatest movies of all time. Yeah. Man, WWE, man, you're doing another NXT stand and deliver show. Now, the first one that you did WrestleMania 38 weekend, the first one, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. But then, 3 days later, you wasted the show by taking the NXT Women's Tag Team titles off of Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, and Dakota Kai is no longer with the company, thank God. And then you give the belts to MSK, and then the Nash Carter situation came tumbling down, and they had to get the tag team titles taken off of them. And yeah, man, that whole NXT Stand and Deliver show was just pointless. And then the NXT title, man, being hot potatoed, and then 2 days later on Monday Night Raw, you have Braun Breaker go and beat Dolph Ziggler, and the crowd didn't care about that match. The crowd did not care. Like, absolutely waste of our time. That whole show was a waste of our time. If you're going to do another stand and deliver show, I mean, honestly, man, I just don't really care to see it if you're just going to waste it days later, like you did the first time. It just doesn't feel the same, man. Like, NXT Black and Gold, man. I remember that those NXT TakeOver shows, they would do like 10,000 fans, 15,000 fans in one venue. Now, under this NXT, under Bruce Prichard and Vince McMahon, it dipped down. And you want to know why? I think it only drew 4,000, 5,000 in that venue, the first stand and deliver event. So, yeah, whereas Hell in a Cell, it's in Chicago. But, yeah, you only did, what, 4,000, 5,000 fans? Now, if you do this second stand and deliver event, put it in Bridgestone Arena in Nashville and just roll on with it and put on a good card. One of the matches I will be booking for this show is Roxanne Perez versus Mandy Rose for the NXT Women's Championship. That's one of the matches I'm booking on this show. I'm doing Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. So yeah. Alice, do you know the YouTuber named iShowSpeed? Yes, I've heard of him. I have heard of him. Listen, Maria, nobody wants to be Becky Lynch, man. My precious. Like, get out of here. Alice, who do you think would be Roman Reigns? I think Cody Rhodes. Screw Tesla, LOL. I just watched Just Alex's stream. He's done defending her because he's now believing that the stuff the wrestlers talk about her is true. Yeah, man. She does not want to come out and apologize. And she wants to sit there and she wants to lay low and be a smartass. Do you like HBO Max? I don't have HBO Max, but I might get it soon. Who knows? So yeah. Russell Tix. We got an update from Russell Tix. Great account on Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow him if you haven't. He keeps up on track with all the wrestling shows. How many tickets are being sold for a WWE show? How many tickets are being sold for an AEW? So he even does New Japan. He even does Impact sometimes. But yeah. We do have an update on AEW and New Japan Forbidden Door update. Tony Khan thanked fans in a tweet and mentioned selling over 11,000 tickets today for the Forbidden Door show. And also mentioned there will be a small amount of tickets available tomorrow. And Yadier Molina just hit a home run. I'm sorry. My boy Yadi, man. My boy Yadi been doing this for 15 years. Okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah. After looking at what sessions open and getting rid of some of the production hosting section, I landed on roughly 11,200. There were plenty of 200 level sessions that did not open initially. There are other random rows scattered throughout that should be available tomorrow. He puts this in quotation. They won't last long. Do you like the Marvel series? Yes. I don't play Roblox. Looking at StubHub right now, there are 3,747 tickets available. So there are scalpers, brokers, resellers accounting for at least 33% of the action. I fully expected that. Keep an eye on this number in the coming days. So 11,000 tickets sold in under 40 minutes on the pre-sale, man. That's very good. Very good for AEW. Very good for New Japan. So yeah, man. Hopefully the show comes out good. Hopefully it will be a stat card. And yeah, man. People want Rhea versus Bianca at SummerSlam. Would you like the idea of Sasha and Naomi versus the Dream Team of Let Them Live at SummerSlam, even though there's no division? Maybe. Do I like Doctor Strange? I haven't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen. I have to go back and watch that first movie that came out by him. So yeah, but I already got another movie coming out tomorrow. So yeah, there are some e-drones saying that Tony sells tickets to scalpers. But here's the thing: this is the same place that sells out and is based off a rumor when CM Punk makes his debut. Yeah, that place sold out in under 1 day, I believe. With the speculation of CM Punk showing up, and then they pulled the trigger. So yeah. Maria Kanellis compares recent WWE NXT signing to Becky Lynch. Are we seriously comparing Roxanne Perez to Becky Lynch? All right. Maria Kanellis Bennett sees a lot of potential in a recent WWE signee, Roxanne Perez, formerly known as Roxy, recently made her debut on WWE NXT. Kanellis says the 20-year-old prospect shares many of the attributes of a current top name on WWE's main roster. I hesitate to say this because I don't like anybody comparing anybody to anyone else, but the ability that you have in Becky Lynch, you have in Roxanne. Kanellis told the Be Live in Pro Wrestling podcast, if that's how you pronounce it, I think that is only going to continue to grow. I can't talk. So yeah. Of course, she still got a lot of things she has to work on, but I think at some point, Roxanne will be on the same level as Becky. She has the technique down. Kanellis said she has the story, she has the heart. She used to ride the bus to go to wrestling training before she could drive a car or anything like that. She rode a bus so she could go training. Obviously, Rousey already mentioned that. Maria Kanellis played a key role in raising Perez's national profile as Roxy. Perez won the Ring of Honor Women's Championship when Kanellis had a backstage role and run of Ring of Honor Women's Division. I'm sorry about if I can't talk and mess up my words. She has the ability to work with anybody, Kanellis said. I mean, everyone that she worked with in Ring of Honor, from Miranda Alize, who is a luchador, the lucha baddie. Pretty cool name. To work with someone like Sumizaki or Angelina Love, she went down the list of veterans and she held it with all of them. But then she also went against all these different styles of wrestlers, and she was able to compete and defeat all of them. I mean, she was in there with Willow Nightingale as her very last match in Ring of Honor. So, I mean, she really is a prodigy, and her future is very shiny and bright. By the way, Alex, I gotta go and study for my final exam. Just drop by for a little bit. Hopefully, get to see you tomorrow and the rest of your live streams on the weekend. No problem, Kello. Good luck on your final exams, my man. Roxanne, I haven't compared to anyone. Yeah. I'm not comparing Roxanne to anybody yet. I thought I saw some Sasha Banks in her for some reason. But Maria, listen. That's your opinion. Comparing Roxanne and Becky Lynch. I mean, hey, that's your opinion. I honestly think I do see some Sasha Banks in Roxanne and not Becky Lynch. Honestly. That's just my opinion. I just think Roxanne kind of reminds me of a little bit, like a Sasha Banks, man. Can you imagine when Roxy goes heel in the future? I don't know. But yeah. But Maria, comparing her to Becky Lynch, man, that's her opinion. I'm not gonna bash her. I do respect Becky, though. I do respect Becky. She does have one of the best women's matches in all of pro wrestling this year with Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. For the hate Becky gets, though, the Raw's women's division is stronger, definitely better, but then being fed to Charlotte and Ronda on SmackDown, all 6 of those women Monday Night Raw look like stars, man. Yeah. But honestly, Maria, that's her opinion. But like I said, I do see Sasha Banks and Roxy, man. Roxanne Perez. I gotta stop calling her Roxy, man. She's not in the Indies no more. Hopefully WWE takes good care of this woman, because she's in skits with Wendy Chu, and no, we're not doing this. Like, one week it was Silly Strings, the next week it was taking slippers and car keys out of beach. But yeah, man, don't be booking her like a joke. Don't be booking her like a joke, man. All right. The Authors of Pain reportedly return to pro wrestling. Former WWE superstars, the Authors of Pain, are reportedly planning a return to the ring. Akeem and Razor both have not wrestled in more than 2 years, since before the COVID-19 pandemic really got going. But now, Fightful Select reports that the former Raw Tag Team Champions have plans to get back in the ring. Akeem and Razor have reportedly reached out to other wrestlers about an event they plan on running in early June from Dubai. They are planning to promote the event, but also wrestle on the card. A source added, "I'm not sure how often they'll be wrestling, but they're planning to do this one." There were rumors on AOP being done with pro wrestling last year, after Razor told a reporter that he was no longer a wrestler, and after a promoter was told that they were retired when he tried to put them. They later clarified that they were not done yet, and their former manager, WWE Hall of Famer Paul Ellering, said the same thing, but there have been no updates since then. Promoters have tried to put them in recent months, and they never heard back. But word now is that AOP are returning to pro wrestling, at least in some capacity, in Dubai. This event in Dubai will mark the first non-WWE pro wrestling match for Akeem and Razor. Akeem, who turns 29 on May 20th, was signed by WWE in October 2014. Razor, who turns 28 on June 16th, entered his WWE contract in May 2015. They held the WWE NXT and Raw Tag Team titles and were released from the contracts on September 4, 2020. AOP have not wrestled since the March 9, 2020 edition of Raw, where they teamed with Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy for an 8-man tag team match win over the Street Profits and Viking Raiders. Stay tuned for more on Authors of Pain Pro Wrestling Future. If they want to come back to wrestling, I'm down for it. I think Maria is saying Roxy is like Becky from the NXT days. Well, she could be saying that, but we have to wait and see, man. It's gonna take a while. But yeah. If the Authors of Pain want to come back to pro wrestling, I am 100% down for it. They would fit perfectly in anybody's tag team division. I mean, AEW, they got that bloated roster. I don't know, man. I feel like every company is struggling to book tag teams in pro wrestling nowadays. AEW, they are stepping up a little bit on their tag team division. But seriously, man. So yeah. If they want to go to AEW, I'll support them. If they want to be in Ring of Honor, I think they'll fit perfectly in the new Ring of Honor under Tony Khan. If you put the Authors of Pain in Ring of Honor, man, that's just easy money. If you put the Authors of Pain in Impact, easy money. If you put the Authors of Pain in New Japan's tag team division, easy money. They will literally fit perfectly in anybody's tag team division. Can you imagine Authors of Pain versus the Young Bucks? Authors of Pain versus the Hardy Boys? Authors of Pain versus Santana and Ortiz? Authors of Pain versus Red Dragon? Authors of Pain versus Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, if Tommaso Ciampa ever comes to AEW and Johnny Gargano ever signs with AEW. But yeah. Authors of Pain versus Private Party. Authors of Pain versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. You know, anybody put them in the ring with, literally. Same thing with Impact. Authors of Pain versus the Briscoes. Hey, take my money, man. You don't want to see Authors of Pain versus the Briscoe brothers, man. Authors of Pain versus OGK, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett. Authors of Pain versus, man, that tag team division is kind of still though, to be honest. Authors of Pain versus anybody. If you know Simon Miller, yes, I know Simon Miller from What Culture. He uploaded a pretty good interview with Enzo, and Enzo said that he actually had a lot of creative freedom in WWE to speak kind of freely. Dude's talented. Oh, I did not know that. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But yeah. Let me check the live stream. Make sure everything's good. We are. So yeah. Kind of a late night. They'll catch it later. People will catch it later. So yeah. But if the Authors of Pain want to come out of wrestling, I'm all down for it. Alright. AEW Dynamite draws lowest normal time slot audience in almost 1 year. Wednesday's live edition of AEW Dynamite drew 833,000 viewers on TBS. This is down 9.55% from last week's episode, which drew 921,000 viewers. But I also have to go to sleep. Good night, Brian. Have a good night, man. So yeah. This week's Dynamite drew a 0.32 rating in the key 18 to 49 demographic. This is down 3.3% from last week's 0.33 rating. This week's 0.32 key demographic rating represents 421,000 viewers who watched the show from that 18 to 49 demo. This is down 0.71% from last week's 2,400,000 18 to 49 viewers that the 0.33 key demo rating represented. So yeah. Dynamite ranked number 4 on the cable top 150 this week with a 0.32 rating in the 18 to 49 key demographic. This even with last week's number 4 rating. Pretty good thing. It's still top 5 in the cable. Dynamite ranked ranked number 36 in viewership for the night on cable this week. This is up from last week, 37. Number 37 ranking. Wednesday's Dynamite drew the lowest audience for the show in its normal time slot since May 19th, 2021, which went up against an NBA play-in game. This was the second lowest key demo rating this year, ahead of the February 16th episode. Wednesday's Dynamite viewership was down 9.55% last week. I just read that already. So, yeah. The NBA playoff game between the Mavericks and the Suns on TNT topped the night in the 18-49 demographic. On the cable, top 150 with a 1.47 rating. The Mavericks versus Suns game on TNT also topped the night in viewership on cable with a 4.1 million. Survivor on CBS topped the night on network TV in viewership with an average of 5.6 million. Survivor also topped the night in the 18-49 key demographic with a 0.91 rating. What's good, bro? What's good, Piker Beats? Welcome to the stream late night, man. This week's Dynamite viewership was down 24% from the same week in 2021. The key demo rating was also down 24% from the previous year. The 2021 episode did not face any competition from the NBA. Wednesday's AEW Dynamite aired live from Baltimore and features several happenings ahead of the show. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this fast so I can get y'all out of here, man, because it's very late for some of y'all. So yeah, for my East Coast people and out there, and everybody out there. So yeah, the Varsity Blog is calling out the House of Black, the Blackpool Combat Club versus the Blade, Butcher, and the Helico. Wardlow versus W. Morrissey, Chris Jericho versus Santana, Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Fish, Ray Phoenix versus Dante Martin, Deonna Purrazzo versus Mercedes Martinez in the main event for the ROH Women's Championship. Man, if we're calculating this, man, we need to calculate this. So I'm going to start from April. We're going to start from April 6th. April 6th, this show drew about 900,000 in the ratings on April 6th. Then the next week, April 13th, it dropped down to 977,000. Then April 20th, it dropped down to 930,000. Then April 27th, it dropped down to 921,000. Then last night, it went down to about 833,000. That's not good, man. It's really not good. Every week has dropped since April. Every week has dropped. Every week. Hold on. Let me pull something up. So wow, that's crazy. So we're gonna do this. 979. Boom, boom, boom. And then minus, because of the storylines they don't build it. Yeah. Boom, boom. You put minus 977. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they need writers, man. I'm trying to do is calculate this thing quick and make sure I'm getting these things right. 930,000, 100,000, and then 921. Yeah, like a star power. It's the same reason. Boom, and then minus 300,000. Yeah. Man, you just, bro, if you're looking at this 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. Wait. So 979 minus, hold on, guys. Minus 8. Bro, you just lost over 100 and the average of 100,000 viewers and 100,000 viewers. That's crazy. You lost, bro. That's crazy, man. That's not good. You lost over 150,000 viewers in a month. That's crazy. In a month. I'm not using the NBA playoffs. I'm not using the NHL playoffs. I mean, what else? What else we're gonna use? We're gonna use the MLB playoffs as an excuse for why ratings are going down. It's not good. Same thing with WWE. It's the product. It's the booking. If the booking was top notch, I guarantee you this show will be over 1 million. I guarantee you. Sean Stiggers, Pika Beats. Because there's storylines they don't build. You need writers. Lack of star power. Wardlow and MJF feel like the big stars in the company. Other than Paige. Everyone just feels like pro wrestlers. Bad booking. It's simple, man. You gotta improve on this booking, man. Putting the ROH Women's Championship on last, it's not good. No. This either should have started the second hour of the show or started the show. And I would have gave the main event to Dante Martin, Ray Phoenix. Whenever we start calling Dante Martin, Ray Phoenix a dream match, we got a problem. I mean, I've been wanting to see the match for a long time, but it's not a dream match for me. Don't get me wrong, I love both guys, but it's not a dream match. But yeah, I feel like we overuse that word too much in pro wrestling. We overuse the word dream match too much. We overuse that. Julia, man, this House of Black and Varsity Blonde segment, you gotta pull the trigger and let Julia turn this week. WWE gets it. It's not just about wrestling. Yeah. Hold on, let me pull up his Twitter and see if anything came out. Varsity Blonde. Yeah. It's just not good. Blackpool Combat Club in another squash match. It's gonna get boring and stale if you don't fix it. I'm giving you about 2 weeks. And like I said, that Thunder Rosa Serenity segment should have happened in the ring, not on the entrance ramp. It should happen in the ring next week. Let's get them in the ring next week, man. Now on the ramp. AEW is trying. The MJF Wardlow segment was legit entertainment. He was like an animal advocation. That's my favorite storyline in this company. It really just, my investment really got raised on that storyline, man. Chris Jericho and Santana. More of this LAX and Jericho Appreciation Society. Let's get them in a blood and guts match and end this feud. Blood and guts should take place in June. That's your blow-off match. End the feud right there. Jeff Hardy and Bobby Fish. Solid match. But the placement, I would have switched all this stuff around, man. I would have given the main event to Ray Phoenix and Dante Martin. I would have opened the show with Deonna Purrazzo and Mercedes Martinez. I would have put Jeff Hardy and Bobby Fish in the middle of the show. So yeah, man. Still giving time for Paige's promo. Time for Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb's promo. But yeah. Other than that, man, it was a good show last night. Except for that main event, man. It feels like nobody in that crowd cared about that main event. It's like nobody in the crowd cared for it. And when Deonna Purrazzo came out, she just kind of got a mild crowd reaction. Like no story, no build. You didn't even give me a couple of vignettes of Deonna Purrazzo. Giving me a build up towards this match. Because not everybody knew who Deonna Purrazzo was when she came out last night. She got a mild crowd reaction. Bro, put some vignettes. I criticized Impact Wrestling for doing this one time, where Miranda Alizé, when she came out and faced Deonna Purrazzo, she came out to no crowd reaction. If you're gonna do these champ challenges, shoot vignettes for these challengers. Shoot vignettes for Miranda Alizé. Shoot vignettes for Deonna Purrazzo who's coming to AEW. Shoot vignettes for a Willow Nightingale. I wish AEW would start taking the same route WWE does and Impact does and start shooting vignettes. Start shooting vignettes for some of these starting talents that people are not familiar with. That way they can get more familiar with them. Okay, this guy's coming to TV. This guy's coming to Dynamite pretty soon. Okay, this guy's making his debut soon. Let's see what's up with him. People can crap on WWE, but the following you get from working there is real. You see the reaction to Morrissey, then listen to Barraza, who was barely on WWE television. Yeah, exactly. Morrissey got a bigger pop than Deanna. It's just crazy, man. No, and then women's wrestling is not a priority in AEW, man. I said this last night. You gotta start booking them properly. You gotta start booking them properly. You want Dakota Kai in AEW? No. Why should Dakota Kai go to AEW? What? And I'm asking myself this question one time. What are you gonna do with Dakota Kai in AEW? Seriously. Dakota Kai is better off in Impact with her best friend Nissa Newell, and in Impact Wrestling they just lost the inspiration. So you get another gang with Team Kick reuniting on TV. People know Dakota Kai. Now she would get a pop. Yeah, Dakota Kai would get a pop, but Dakota Kai in AEW? No. Well, would a bloated roster anyway? And you can't even find TV time for Jade Cargill. You can't find TV time for Ruby Soho. You can't find TV time for Toni Storm. You can't find TV time for Britt Baker. You can't find TV time for all of these women on the roster. And Ty Conti was the only one being booked consistently on TV. Are you serious? Where's Anna Jay? Anna Jay is not on TV. Diamante. You gotta start getting these people on TV. You gotta start getting people on airtime. You shut it down, man. Shut it down. Close it down. Don't sign nobody. Don't sign anybody. If your name is not Johnny Gargano or Athena, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, man. You just can't. This is what happens when you sign. You lose your mind, and you don't know. You get Chris Statlander. She just had a new gimmick. Why aren't you debuting that on TV? We gotta start booking them properly, man. Like, women's wrestling's not a priority in AEW, man. You have nothing for. You got Jamie Hayter sitting around backstage doing nothing, touring around with Britt Baker, wrestling. I just feel like if you want to watch these women wrestle, you gotta go to you have to go to Rampage, a show with only 400, 500,000 viewers. Are you kidding me? You gotta start booking them properly, man. You know, someone even mentioned in my comments last night, they think it was way too early, way too soon to introduce a mid-card title for the women. You know what? I might agree with him on that statement. I'm surprised Paige Van Zandt is actually on the AEW roster. Wasted signing, in my honest opinion. But yeah. But and plus you can't even. Where's Andrade? Why is he not in the Owen Hart Cup tournament? Why is Keith Lee not in the Owen Hart Cup tournament? Why are these guys not in the Owen Hart Cup tournament? I don't get it. Keith Lee should be in this tournament. Andrade should be in this tournament. But you don't even. It just seems to me that you don't even have plans for Keith Lee. You don't have plans for Andrade. You don't have plans for Malachi Black. What is he going to do after this Varsity Blondes feud? Honestly, I will put Buddy Matthews and Brody Keane as a tag team. Shout out to JD and Jesse. I was listening to their podcast, Off the Script. Very good podcast, by the way. They said Buddy Matthews and Brody Keane as a tag team. Malachi Black as a solo. Simple. And if CM Punk wins the World Championship, the ratings should go up. Keith Lee and Swerve in a makeshift tag team. Are you kidding me? If CM Punk wins the World Championship, and if Swerve in our glory, great. Swerve in our glory. You can't even find nothing for these two guys, so you just had no choice but to stuff them together in a makeshift tag team. Honestly, bro, like, come on, that's just crazy. That is just absolute crazy. You have nothing for these two guys, so you just have to throw them together in a makeshift tag team. Absolutely crazy. But if I'm booking CM Punk's world title reign, man, after he beats Paige for the world championship, if I was to bring in Johnny Gargano to win the Owen Hart Cup tournament, I'm doing Johnny Gargano for CM Punk at All Out for the world championship. I don't care what anybody says. And that's when Johnny Gargano gets his first loss. Johnny Gargano will not eat his first loss in AEW until All Out. But no, you're hot and cold booking Keith Lee. You got him losing his first match in AEW in his first month in the company. Swerve, Andrade, Malachi, Lance Archer, who's absolutely still trying to recover from losing to Cody. And then you have this guy go out there and taking 4 power bombs from Wardlow last week. You can't find TV time for the TNT champion? Scorpio Sky is your TNT champion. He should be on TV. He wasn't on TV last night. He was not on TV last night. And that's crazy. Ethan Page. What up, Hunter the Streak? Welcome to the stream. Sammy Guevara's gone. Nowhere to be found again. He's out in Brazil with his girlfriend. He can't even come to work. Swerve may be dead already, man. Man. If anything, AEW should have introduced women's tag team titles instead of the TBS Championship. I would have put TJ as the first tag team champs. Nah, I wouldn't bring women's tag team titles, man, in the company. If you want women's tag team titles, go talk to Impact. Go open the forbidden door and do that. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You gotta start. You need to hire some writers that actually know professional wrestling, actually know what they're doing, and actually know how to book storylines. You need to hire some writers, man. You need to hire somebody to put the women's division. Hire somebody to put the tag team division. Tony Khan's just doing this all over the place booking, man. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's hot potato booking the TNT title, and then you got people saying, "Oh, give serenity to AEW. The AEW wins championship." So great. So now we're gonna turn Thunder Rosa into a transitional champion? No, we're not doing that. No. I would not turn Thunder Rosa into a transitional champion. People are screaming for serenity to beat Thunder Rosa at Double or Nothing. No. Now you're turning Thunder Rosa into a transitional champion. Now you're gonna run the risk of hot potato booking the AEW Women's World Title. You are better off keeping the title on Britt if you was gonna do that. I swear to God, if you make Thunder Rosa transitional champion, I'm gonna be legit pissed. Honestly. It's just all over the place booking. That's why you can't get over 1 million in the ratings. You should at least get over a 1 in the ratings, man. But no. You should at least get over 1 million in the ratings. Really. But you're doing this all over the place booking. You can't find all your new talent airtime. The problem with the women's division is they don't have enough stars. WWE is releasing talent, but not talent that can actually help, that can really help AEW long term. Yeah. And then they throw this word around. Oh, this new person is a game changer. Game changer. This woman is a game changer. This tag team is a game changer. That word is overused as well. How are they a game changer when they can't even get on TV? How are they a game changer when they're hot and cold booked? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just don't. And now you're screaming for it. Like I said. What are you gonna do with Dakota Kai in AEW? What are you gonna do with Athena in AEW? What are you gonna do with Mia Yim in AEW? I asked myself this question. Her husband is not even being booked that good, and you want Mia Yim in AEW? What are you gonna do with a Johnny Gargano in AEW? Johnny Gargano should be booked like a top player. He should not. You don't want to put Johnny Gargano as an afterthought. I'm even close to even saying, Johnny Gargano is better off going back to WWE, but no. Better off going back to WWE and getting back with Tommaso Ciampa as a tag team. What are you gonna do with Johnny Gargano? What are you gonna do with Athena? What are you gonna do with Dakota Kai? What are you gonna do with Mia Yim? What are you gonna do with these new talent that you're trying to sign? Tony Storm is already stuck with Ruby Soho. It's basically the WWE Runner race versus the AEW originals. AEW's women's division just lost in shuffles. What are you gonna do with Roger Strong in the Undisputed Era in AEW? What are you gonna do? Keith Lee, Andrade, Aleister Black were better, but their NXT booking was better than the booking they got in AEW. They were booked better in NXT, honestly. Oh, Alice, but they just got there. Okay, when you first get to a new company, you should be skyrocketed to the top. You should have momentum. What are you gonna do with a Willow Nightingale? What are you gonna do with a Jonathan Gresham? What are you gonna do with a Samoa Joe? What are you gonna do with a Jay Lethal? Stop signing everybody. That's the problem. You're signing all these new people, and then you don't know what to do with them. Adam Cole feels like a mid-card in AEW. Adam Cole, man. Adam Cole was just in a World Championship match twice. Which should have never happened. He should have just taken a 1 hour Revolution and then moved on to something else. Don't know how he got 2 chances at the World Championship. And now he's really been the only new talent from the new signing that has been booked consistently on TV. Other than Punk and Bryan. Paige, Moxley, Bryan, Punk, Wardlow, MJF. Yeah, at least Cole has been on TV a lot lately. Can you imagine Adam Cole being left off Dynamite for weeks and then having to go see him on a Dark and a Rampage and having no plans for Adam Cole, one of the best professional wrestlers out there in the world? Adam Cole is everything you want in a pro wrestler. And you don't know what to do with a guy like Adam Cole on your roster? Adam Cole was just in a World Championship match. Let's do the same thing for Johnny Gargano. Let's get Johnny Gargano versus CM Punk for All Out in Chicago as the main event. With Johnny Gargano being the Owen Hart Cup winner and having him feud with CM Punk. Let's get into WrestleMania Backlash, man. It's getting really late. It's about to hit 10 o'clock my time. For my East Coast people, it's about to hit 11 o'clock. So, yeah. WrestleMania Backlash, man. We're literally going to this show with no build, no passion, no storyline. Only one championship match has been announced for this show. You only have one championship match announced for the show. If Tony Khan wants, he can just do a brand split. Since he wants to keep on signing talent. And honestly, I don't want to. Yeah, you don't want a brand split because you'll be complaining that you're getting the Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros matches every week on Dynamite. You don't want a brand split. You don't, because this is what happens if you do a brand split. You're gonna get the same matches over and over and over and over and over again for a week. You're gonna be seeing the Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros every week on TV. You're going to be seeing Adam Cole versus Sammy Guevara every week on TV. You're going to be seeing MJF versus Sammy Guevara every week on TV. No. We don't need a Dynamite champion. We don't need a Rampage World Champion. We don't need a Rampage Women's Champion. We don't need a Dynamite Women's Champion. No, we don't need that. Because y'all be complaining, oh, we're getting rematches every week. Come on, Tony Khan. What are you doing? No, you don't want that. We do not need a brand split. Keep it under one roof, please. One roof. But back to what I was saying, WrestleMania Backlash, man. We're getting into these predictions. And honestly, I don't even care about this pay-per-view. I care about Under Siege because there's more passion going into this show. But WrestleMania Backlash, man, they put no passion into their shows, man. They only care about that money, man. That's why they're running more stadium shows. Hell, Hook can't even get Dynamite time. He's one of your most overactive. Yeah, Hook. He can't even get TV time. WrestleMania rehash. WrestleMania whack trash. Shout out to BC, man. But you got 6 matches on the card, and only one of them you only have one championship on the line. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going to start from the least matches I care about to, I guess, the most exciting one. I'm going to start from Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Who cares? Who cares, honestly? I'm going to go with Madcap Moss. I don't care. Bobby Lashley versus Omos. I'm going with Bobby Lashley. And honestly, Bobby Lashley, man, you should be building Bobby Lashley up to face Roman Reigns at a later date. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Let's get that program going. Let's get that going. I don't care, man. Once Bobby Lashley beats Omos and this feud, let's slowly build him up to getting to Roman Reigns. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. This is the only championship match. So you're telling me the United States Championship is not going to be defended? You're telling me the Intercontinental Championship is not going to be defended? You're telling me that the tag team titles are not being defended? You're telling me that the women's tag team titles are not being defended? You're telling me that the Raw Women's Championship is not being defended? You're telling me that the World Championships are not being defended? Only one championship in this entire company is being defended, and that's the Smackdown Women's Championship on a match that nobody cares about. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey, man. One of the worst women's feuds in pro wrestling as of right now. Got my boy Nolan Arenado batting right now. Cardinals up 3-0 on the Giants. Yeah, sorry I'm late. I forgot you were streaming tonight. It's all good, my man. I'm sorry I even started late because, I took a nap. I was very tired, so. Yeah, man. Asamiya is a trick. Let me say that. How to replace that other word. So, yeah. But Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey, man. Like, who legitimately cares about this feud? Who legitimately cares? And then this match is so predictable, bro. I don't even see Ronda Rousey losing the match. When Ronda Rousey wins the title, what is she going to do with it? I ask myself this question. What is Ronda Rousey going to do with the championship once she wins the belt? Answer me this question. Yeah, I already said it's going to Hell in a Cell. I already said because it's going to be 50-50 booking and they're going to go to Hell in a Cell. And no Ariana just popped up. So, yeah. What are you going to do when Ronda Rousey wins the championship? Who is she dropping it to? Who is she defending it against? Because you have no division. You got no division. And honestly, if I'm booking, I'm doing Ronda Rousey versus Bianca Belair at SummerSlam to unify the Raw and SmackDown women's titles. But no, WWE is not going to listen to me because they don't want to end the brand split. They don't want to listen. They got to listen to the networks. Just stand there with your dick in your hand, man. Let me pull up the SmackDown women's roster. Let me pull it up. All right, female talent on SmackDown. SmackDown buried their whole roster. At least Bianca actually has challenged. Yeah, so you're telling me when Ronda Rousey wins the belt, you think Aaliyah gonna be believable? No. Lacey Evans, Naomi, Natalya, Raquel Gonzalez can be a legitimate threat. Sasha Banks and Shayna Baszler. That's really it. You only got 3 women that could be legitimate threats to Ronda Rousey. But no, you got Raquel Rodriguez out there smiling. Like, pick up, slam her opponent. She's out there smiling. You got Smiley Raquel. Oh my God, man. You got Aaliyah. You got who I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if she gets released, bro. You got Aaliyah. You got Lacey Evans, Naomi, Natalya, Raquel Gonzalez, Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi Blackheart, Xia Li. This is my only words if it's organic. Hers looks forced. Oh, we need you to smile more. Look at the Raw Women's division. You got Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Carmella. Can't believe I mentioned her name, but Dana Brooke, Piper Niven. Do you like Stacy Keibler? Yes, but she wasn't good in the ring. You got Liv Morgan, you got Nikki Cross, you got Selena Vega, Rhea Ripley, Sonya Deville, Tamina. If you merge the divisions, you can have one of the best women's divisions in the world. If you put it right. All you have to do is merge the divisions, and you'd be better off for it. Alex Roman Reigns and Usos with Paul Heyman will defeat RK Bro and Drew by Roman submitting Drew McIntyre. No. How about Paige? Yeah, Paige. I love that. I love Paige. You buried your whole women's division on SmackDown, man. You buried your whole women's division on SmackDown. Raquel Gonzalez smile like Pee Wee Herman. I guess Ronda Rousey, I'm picking her to win the belt. Honestly, bro, I would honestly have Charlotte retain. That's just my honest opinion, but hey, it is what it is, man. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. A rematch. Guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four matches on this card is from WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Cody Rhodes needs to win this match. Cody Rhodes doesn't need to be 50-50 booked. You have Cody Rhodes in his first month in the company already 50-50 booked. No. Cody Rhodes should win this match. It won't hurt Seth Rollins to take another L. Cody Rhodes should win. He should be built up to take down Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins, I don't know where he goes from here. I don't know where he goes. But Cody Rhodes should not be in a loss. He should not be 50-50 booked. Not only WWE drops the ball in their women's division, they also drop the ball on the mid-card titles as well. That's a big reason why I don't watch WWE no more. I don't blame him. But Cody Rhodes needs to win, man. And honestly, after this match, man, end the feud. End the feud. Honestly, do Cody Rhodes versus... Cody Rhodes is going to lose 50-50 booking. Good job, Bruce. Seth needs to win Money in the Bank. You know, honestly, after this Cody Rhodes feud, have Cody Rhodes do a mini feud with Kevin Owens for a little bit, and then have him go to Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes should be undefeated going into this match with Roman Reigns. He should be undefeated. Cody Rhodes should not be taking an L. Got one of the biggest stars in the company, and he's already taken a loss. He's already being 50-50 booked. I don't like it. Don't like it. And I don't need it to happen. I think Cody wins, honestly, yeah. AJ Styles versus Edge. Damian Priest is banned from ringside. I'm going to go with AJ Styles to win. I think it will be a 50-50 booking situation where AJ Styles gets his win back. And I think we're going to get AJ Styles versus Edge inside Hell in a Cell, man. And then after that, end the feud. And then for SummerSlam, you can do Edge versus... maybe Edge versus Cody Rhodes. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe AJ Styles versus Austin Theory. Maybe AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Well, we don't see that plenty of times. No. But yeah, man. AJ Styles is gonna get his win back. 50-50 booking. And I think we get a new member of Judgment Day. I think, what if Finn Balor returns? What if Finn Balor turns on AJ Styles and we get Finn Balor in Judgment Day? And Finn Balor goes back to being that demon persona. So yeah. Would you be interested if the women's tag champs on the main roster fight one-on-one and unify the titles and make our championship? Yeah, if it was booked right and have a tournament, you gotta build it up. So yeah. Last but not least, Drew McIntyre and RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle versus the Bloodline in the 6-man tag team match. I mean, holy crap. You canceled the tag team unification match for this? Are you serious? You canceled the tag team unification match for this. Now we're getting a 6-man tag. Now you're already blowing your load. Why did you say Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the UK show? But instead, we have to do it at Backlash. Now, if it was a winner takes all match where Roman putting one of his titles on the line, then yeah, it'd be more understandable. But this, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are we getting Drew McIntyre and RK Bro versus the Bloodline in a 6-man tag team match? Wouldn't it be better if they would have did a winner takes all match? Wouldn't it be better? Like, seriously. But no, we're getting a 6-man tag. Why did you cancel the championship unification match? Why? Who cares about Drew McIntyre versus Tyson Fury? Seriously, who cares? It's just, I don't get this company. I don't get this company. Could they be doing it at a big pay-per-view? Yeah. But Fox and USA Network wants 2 championships. We want 2 rosters. They don't know anything about pro wrestling, man. Anything. I'm going with the Bloodline. Bloodline should not be. I'm going with the Bloodline. You know, WWE is all about the money. Yeah, man. Well, that's all my predictions. Take a look at Impact's Under Siege card, man. Take a look at it. I'm going to announce the matches. All right, Josh Alexander versus Tomohiro Ishii for the Impact World Championship. Hey, that's something. That's new. Followed by Design versus the Briscoes for the Impact Tag Team titles. New. Ty Becker versus Deonna Purrazzo for the AAA Randy Reigns Championship. Bullet Club, Jay White, Chris Bay, Doc Gallows, El Fantasmo, and Carl Anderson versus Honor No More, Eddie Edwards, Kenny Keane, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Vincent. 10-man tag team match. Tasha Steelz versus Havoc for the Impact Knockouts World Championship. Chris Sabin versus Steve Macklin. Alice Shelley versus Mike Bailey. Ace Austin versus Trey Miguel for the Impact S Division Championship. Do you see green COVID-19? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah. But yeah, man. That's all I got for you, man. Short and quick live stream. Not really too crazy. I will be live tomorrow for 2 streams. AEW Rampage and Friday Night Smackdown. I will be live at 4:20 p.m. for Rampage. And I will be live at 6:50 for Smackdown. And then on 6:50 on Saturday, I'll be live for Impact Wrestling Under Siege. So yeah. And then Sunday, I'll be live at 6:50 for WrestleMania Backlash, man. So hopefully you guys will be able to join me, man. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for both double duty streams with SmackDown and Rampage. I love y'all. Take care. I'm out. Have a good night. You know what I said about my philosophy in women's wrestling? I don't think just women that look like Jade, Bianca, and Rhea should be champions, but Tasha need to eat some food. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm going to catch you guys later, man. Good night, y'all. Good night.